Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another High Point video. Today you join me in Lake Placid, New York, which was, interestingly, I think this is probably the most interesting thing about this place, the home of 2 Winter Olympic Games. I didn't even know that. I feel like people probably do know that, but maybe I was just out of it. But Winter Olympic tourism is not exactly why we are in Lake Placid today. See, right now, it's about 6:18 in the morning, and we are heading out right now, and I do mean literally right now. My dad is walking across the room to leave, to go to the highest point in the entire state of New York. And this one is a serious one. I'm a little nervous. A little apprehensive, but I'll talk you through exactly why in just a second. But like I said, important to get out there early, so that's what we're gonna do right now. Alright, a little change of scenery here. I hope you don't mind. I think it's probably fitting though, as this right here is Mount Marcy, the highest point in the state of New York. And that is where we are about to go. Now, I'm not sure if you can tell this, but it's pretty high. It's a lot higher than we are standing right now, as you'll see in some B-roll shots right after I say this. But actually, Mount Marcy stands at only 5,344 feet, which is really sort of low compared to some of the ones we've seen, especially for something that looks like this. I mean, we could literally be in Telluride right now, and I would believe you. See, the challenge posed by Marcy is the fact that the trailhead is at 2,000 feet. And the math's pretty easy on that one. It's 3,300 feet of vertical gain over a 15-mile hike. So this is gonna be an interesting one. Okay guys, so slight wrench in the plans for our hike today. Turns out that the 400-odd car parking lot is completely full here at 6:30 a.m. So I've had to drive about 1.5 miles down this road to park, which adds 1.5 miles to our already 15-mile hike, which I'm not too happy about. It's just me though, so my dad's gonna do the walk back, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, I'm on my phone now, just for ease. We've started the trail here, and we're making our way. It's pretty flat at the beginning, as sort of advertised. The first 2.3 miles to the site of a place called Marcy Dam, which was an actual dam, are pretty flat. But this place is really popular. I mean, it's a Saturday at sort of the beginning of summer, really nice weather, so it's sort of what you would expect. But anyways, yeah, this is really beautiful here. There's a lot of mosquitoes, even though it's pretty cold, which is kind of an interesting thing. I mean, usually those don't go together. What?
Really more like gnats.
Really more like gnats, he says. So we're here at Phelps Brook, which is the former site of the Marcy Dam. You can kind of see we're standing on it here, swept away by Hurricane Irene. It's been a really good hike so far, really easy, definitely. So we're excited to get on to the next part, which is supposed to be a little bit harder. We're headed to Marcy Brook this time, which will be sort of our next checkpoint, and that's in 3 miles, so we'll see you there. We're standing here at Marcy Brook. It sort of marks the end of the second part of this trail out of 3. and it leads right here into Indian Falls with an amazing view. So as I said, this basically means that it's the end of the second part of this trail, which is called Phelps Brook, which is sort of just a rocky, somewhat steep, very slow moving part of the trail that has a lot of running water, a lot of mud, stuff like that. And now we're sort of headed, we're gonna follow along the edge of the timberline, and then we're finally gonna break out the top. And yeah. Okay guys, so we have not quite done it yet, but we are really just about to emerge above the tree line and sort of make it to the treeless part at the top of this mountain. You can see, let me find that there, you can see the summit of Mount Marcy just there. It's probably just over a mile left. Definitely the steepest part of the climb, but in terms of horizontal distance, not, well, at least shouldn't be too bad. And with that, we have added to our completion list the highest point in the state of New York, Mount Marcy. That leaves only one eastern high point, which is Katahdin in Maine. And other than Illinois, basically, we're in the end game now. I mean, everything that's left is a hard high point, a hard hike that's gonna require a lot of planning and a lot of time and a lot of training, which is something I'm really excited for. I know you guys are too. I've been reading the comments. But anyways, as I was gonna say, we really enjoyed this. The end was incredibly, I don't know, it was very exposed. It was sort of, it was definitely scrambling, and it was very uphill. Not too many footholds, not too many handholds. Really a nice challenge. It's incredibly windy up here, as you might be able to tell. I would say the wind is at least 50 miles an hour with gusts to 70 or 80. I'm kind of standing behind a massive rock right now, so it's better. The views are incredible. Probably the best views we've had other than maybe Texas, just because Texas sort of sits above a desert. It's sort of flat, so you can just see forever. But here, I mean, there are mountains you can see that are 100 miles away. I mean, Montreal is about 120 miles, and they say you can see it. Anyways, that is gonna be it for this video. I know I say this all the time, but I have to emphasize, please do not go anywhere soon we have another video coming out that isn't technically a high point, but I think every one of you will agree it's something better. It is a high point. It's not a US high point. I'll let that marinate a little bit, but that's coming really, really soon. You're not gonna wanna miss it. I'm kind of nervous for it, so maybe that's sort of telling. You're not gonna wanna miss it though, seriously. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. That is 36 high points down, 14 left to go. Thanks so much for all the support so far. And yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed, comment down below if you got anything to share, and we'll see you next time. All right, what's up guys? Don't go anywhere yet. I'm sitting at the bottom of the trail now. I just wanted to make a quick addendum to this video, just gonna be a little bit candid. It took us a really long time to get down today. Like obviously it's a longer hike, so that's obvious, but even like proportionally to the time it took to get up, it took a long time to get down. And I think I know why, and I feel like this video wouldn't be complete without sort of talking about that. It took us a really long time to get down. We summited at about maybe 12:30 or 1, maybe a little after 1, starting at 7, so that's what, 6 hours. And now we're down here, it's about 8:45. By the time we get in the car and go, it'll probably be 9. So that's significantly more. And I think it's because, like, you know, we were really strong until like probably 8 or 9 or maybe even 10 miles. But we really struggled once we got past that. And I think it's just out of our comfort zone. Like, we obviously did it, we were fine, but we just ended up taking a lot of breaks. And I just think that's where our comfort zone is, which is like 8, 9, 10, because that's where a lot of the other hikes, that's how long a lot of the other hikes have been round trip. And yeah, I think it's just sort of a good experience to push your limits and understand where you start to be like, okay, this is really hard. Like, I'm really having to push myself right now. I think that's a good opportunity to grow. I don't want to preach. I'm just saying it took us a long time to get down. I think that's why. And we're going to work on it. We need to, and you'll know why if you watch this next video. But yeah, that's it. All right, for real this time. Thanks for watching. And yeah, see you next time.